Hi guys, my name is Kelly Karina Kamotho. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to the Life Dimensions program. And second is to thank them for giving me this opportunity to be the first person to upload on their YouTube channel. So thank you very much, the guys behind the program. May God bless you, because as I was being run through the program, it is a wonderful program which will help and benefit many of us. So being the first person to do it, I am humbled, and may God bless the crew. May God be there for you guys. So thank you for those viewers who are joining us now. May God bless you also. Let's do a favor on behalf of the Life Dimension. Let us share. Let us subscribe for more. Let's help them share the message, because they have good motive, they have good intentions. And being the first person on board, I want to bring just a short intro which is about our standards, which is about setting our standards of living. I bet it's a good theme to begin with. So our theme today is the standards of living. I want us to set a standard so that as we progress, as we move on, as I live from here, the guys who will come, the team which will lead, they will have followers who have set their standards, and God will bless us. So starting with the word, allow me to read Isaiah 28 verse 6, which says, "He will be a spirit of justice to the one who sits in judgment, a source of strength to those who turn back the battle at the gate." I only have two questions. We answer them, and it will be good for the intro. It will be good for us to kick off with the Life Dimensions program, and I'm sure God will bless us. So, on the standards of living, number one, where is our standards of living? Where is your standard of living? We allow people to define where our standards of living should be. We allow people to set our standards of living. Once we've entrusted people with our standards of living, then some will stop at nothing until they make us fall. So that is quiz number one. Where is your standard of living? Let's go to the question. Number two, who is your source of strength? Where does your source of strength come from? If your source of strength is the money you get by the end of the month, then you might live a life of regretting that you wasted your human time. If your source of strength are the people around you, the people you engage with, then you might live a very disappointing life. And if the source of strength is how people comment about your life, how people say about your life, then you might live to hate yourself. So make God the source of your standard, and let Him be the source of your strength. To make God the source of your strength, it means you depend on Him. It means you put Him as your standard. And for that to happen, only two things, because He is your help. He is your hope. Praise the name of God. So let not your standard be set by any person. Allow me to read the book of Isaiah 28 verse 5, which says, "In that day the Lord Almighty will be a glorious crown, a beautiful wreath for the remnant of His people." On that day of the battle, for those who will turn their battle at the gate, they will receive nothing other than victory. So, verse 5, it says, the wreath. Wreath symbolizes victory. Remnant is what is left. No matter what happens to you, God will always leave a remnant for you. God will always bless what is left, because He says that I will bless what is left if you are not stuck by what you lost. God says He will bless what is left if you won't be stuck of what you've lost. So Isaiah 28 verse 6, which is our main word, our main verse, He will be a spirit of justice to the one who sits in judgment, a source of strength to those who turn back the battle at the gate. I took time to analyze, I took time to summarize this verse, and it gave me two same functions of the same spirit. It gave me two different functions of the same spirit. The first stanza is about the standard, our standard. He will be a spirit of justice. He will decide what is wrong and what is right. The same God who is the source of our strength is the source of our standard. Here is my question. How do you expect God's strength if you don't embrace his standard? How can you call God the source of your strength if you don't make him the source of your standard? He will be a spirit of justice. Now that is part B. He will be a spirit of justice to the one who sits in judgment. If you allow people to be the ones to decide how life will be, then later you run to God reaching out for strength, then you're doing nothing apart from asking him to violate the relationship that you have with him. So here is where we all go wrong. And how can you ask of standards, or how can you ask of strength where God isn't the standard? So you are asking God for strength because you've given away your strength to people. You are asking God for strength once he's not the standard of your life, then it means you've lowered your standards to people. So let's put our standards to God so that we can cry out for strength. You need God to be the source of your standard because he's bigger than you. He's wiser than you. He knows by the end of that corner what is good for you and what is wrong for you. So the biggest mistake we also do as a church is to allow people to set our standard and make us have names they've created for us. Because you will find children asking their parents, for instance, if they are supposed to go to church. Going to church it doesn't sound right, because God first, he is your standard. If you put him as your standard, you don't care who will be preaching, you don't care who will be praising, you don't care who will be leading the worship, you don't care who will be there, because he is your strength by the end of it all, because you had him as your standard. So we always ask for more from God, because this is also where we go wrong. We ask God to give us more and we've closed our arms. Closing our arms means that they are full. We ain't utilizing what we have. So we cannot poison the well, then we complain about the water. Let's allow God to be our standard. That's in case anything is to happen. So we can go for strength to him as we set him to be our standard. God is waiting for someone to turn the battle at the gate. God is waiting for you to turn the battle at the gate and set him as your standard. Set him as the source of your strength. Praise the name of God. So as we move on, I wanna kindly urge you, let us put God as the source of our standard, for him to also be the source of our strength. So on behalf of the Life Dimensions program, I wanna urge you that let's set our standards. For the more to come, let us put a foundation, and God will bless us. So let no one decide where your standards should be. Let no one put the standards for you. Let's all go to God. Let's have a unit with him. Let's have something that brings us together. So may God bless you as you continue to share his message. May God bless you as you live towards his standards. And I'm sure once you go for strength, he will always be there, because he is part of the standard. So may God bless you as you move on. May he bless you as you put your new standards today. And I'm sure we'll all be blessed, because from now we have an incentive that will help us to move on. On behalf of the Life Dimensions fraternity, I want to say thank you for coming on board. For those who are joining us now, my name is Kamotho, and I appreciate you being there for us. So God bless you. Have a wonderful time. On behalf of the Life Dimensions, again, I say thank you, and may God bless this crew. May God bless this team, because I've seen they have a great intention of our people. May God bless you as you continue with the same spirit. Kindly support them, subscribe, share their messages. Let's help them put the message on board. What have we said? Let God be the standard of your life, so that He can be the source of your strength. May God bless you. May He guide you. May He protect you. Amen and goodbye. Thank you.